might be a little too soft. When you get down to throwing your jars or lids or anything that you're going to do where you're affecting the very top edge of the pot, whether it's to put a lid gallery or a special room treatment on it, you set that up on your first pull. You cannot wait until you get this little edge out up here to put a lid gallery or a room treatment on it. You got to get that planned for with the amount of clay initially. So you're going to rough it in on the first pull. So I'm going to go down and open up to a flat bottom. This is going to be a little round candy jar. I'm going to pull this right over and push it and extend it. So this is the bubble wrap we were talking about. Lots of air in there. And now I'm going to really push under. And I'm going to come up here. Oh, shoot.
You forgot to set your rim.
Forgot. Okay, before I get this up to the top, I know.
What's the most important lesson again?
Put your lid. Okay, before I get up there on the second pull, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put that lid gallery in. Okay. Then I'm going to go down and push under and grab this edge of clay. Sorry about that. Getting ahead of myself here. And I'm going to pull that up. And when I stop, it's going to be right under that. And I can go back and just kind of re-emphasize it there. One more time. The last pull.
He wants to see
Now you can see down there.
Well, they can do this back and knees, you know.
And I'm just going to flip underneath there because I want to accentuate that rim. Yeah. Yep. And I always have this detail line here which tells me where to stop at. You can leave it there or you can get rid of it.
I like it there.
Yeah, it's to me it's like kind of classic, so it stays there for me. All right, get rid of it. Get this cleaned up. Taking all the slip off. Come back in here, get that nice and dry. And I'm just going to touch that edge to make sure it's not sharp.
How can you leave your throw rings on the outside?
Oh,
How can you wire those?
how do I leave them there? You see them, they're there.
Yours are there, but once I smooth, I kind of sort of have them, but not really.
Well, if you then don't smooth a lot. Just
Okay.
just affect your shape to get it where you want it, but don't
Okay, but I
smooth a
have
lot.
to get the
Yeah, if you're going to take it off, yeah. So you
the
can
slurry or whatever.
you
when
can
you
also
take it
put
off.
them back in, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like this.
Aha.
Whoops.
That's what I absolutely
You might
love. Oh, she'll fix it. I love the throw rings. I
Okay,
just-
so there you go. Now you have
Thank you.
like a little beehive pot.
Oh, I love that.
So all I really did is just go back there, but I didn't add any water. Did you
I
notice that?
noticed.
No
I know,
water.
I'm working on it.
Because I want to be able to pick that up. All right, now to fit my lid, I want you all to look here to see from the top so you can see what that looks like on the lid galleries.
I'm holding the dog down.
So you got
Go
that,
ahead.
you've got a lot of space to work with.
So you just put that and bend it round.
Yeah, it's open, it's very open. So now I'm going to take my caliper.
But I have to ask a question.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
open, but it's not, how can I say this? It's not distinctly defined, even though it is.
You mean it doesn't have an L in it?
Exactly.
Okay, well, if you put that in there,
I don't
you
want
can-
it in there.
well,
I like
if you
this.
put that in
Okay.
there, then your lid has to fit spot on
Okay.
because you got to be from that edge to that edge.
That's where I've sabotaged
When you have this
myself.
nice
Okay.
curve, it can kind of fit a little bit here and a little bit
Oh,
there,
yeah.
and it looks like it fits. You know, it's good.
All right.
But here's where I'll measure it. You can kind of see the shadow where this becomes the rim and not the sort of flat plate or the set plate that's going to be on. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to measure my opening perpendicular to my body, not like this. And the reason you don't do it like this is because you're sitting at an angle that you cannot truly judge the center. So if you're a little bit off, your lid's going to be too small. But you can judge cutting through the center this way. So by taking a perpendicular line through the center, and you can see that real easily being over it like this. You can't if you're doing this. And this, a lot of people get misfitting lids because they're holding their caliper like this. Make the line perpendicular to yourself, and you'll be much more accurate in your measurements.
Can you make a distinct line, a mark on there just to show what you're doing?
This is where
Yes.
this is where I'm measuring.
Oh,
Can you see it?
Okay. Yes.
And so my lid, and actually it's a little down on this side. So if I'm going to go back to there, I'm going to give this a little bit more. There we go. And that kind of put it. So you want to be 2/3 or 3/4 of the way up your set plate, okay? And that gives you plenty of room to have a little misjudgment when you're throwing the rest of the lid. Now let's see what the measurement of this is. This is going to be, I can't see it. Too much clay. All right. So if you're going to, I got it. Now you're going to measure what this is, and I'm going to, instead of trying to go down here, because really a lot of rulers have this little edge past the one mark, and you're like measuring from the edge like this. Well, you're not going to get an accurate measurement. So I set it at the 1. And come over here, and I am 5 inches. Boy, right spot on the nose. I don't know what that was, but 5 inches is what I have.
So is it at 6 inches or?
No, yes,
So you cut
See?
an inch. So you got a 4 inch?
yeah. See, it comes. It's from 1 to 6, which would
Oh,
make
it
a
is
5
6.
inch.
Oh, 5 inch.
So it would be a 5 inch measurement.
we were going to have to do math.
It's not hard. I can do it.
You know,
Earlier
Matt,
she said, do you know how to get the percentage? I was like,
calculator.
Just divide that. Just divide the higher into the
Okay.
smaller number, and you'll get it.
Taking this one off,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll set that right there. Actually, let me set it back here because we'll be dealing with it tomorrow.